What's up, everyone? We're gonna play Dark Souls Remastered. I'm very excited. This is my favorite game of all time, probably behind Metal Gear. No, I wouldn't even say behind Metal Gear Solid. Dark Souls is, man, it's just so good. I love it. Anyway, we're gonna get right into it with a new game. Oh man, I don't. I didn't come into this prepared. The only thing I have prepared, we will be in a store in Noble. Doesn't matter. We're probably gonna have armor on and stuff anyway. Oh, it's so tempting to do the master key so I don't have to cut out all that running, but we're gonna go for it. We're gonna... Actually... No, I'll do the old witch's ring. I'm gonna show you guys stuff in the game and talk about some of the lore and everything, but I'm not gonna get too in depth a lot. Oh, I'm not gonna 100% the game in front of you, but we're gonna do something. I'm gonna show you a lot of it. This is not a speed run. I do not have mods installed, and I am gonna wussy out. I am allowed to summon people for bosses because I suck at this game. Kinda. No, I suck. I'm not good at Souls games. So anyway, what do we want to name this? I want to do something Japanese, but also something funny. Should have had this prepared. I suck at coming up with names. Here. Tsuki. Which I think is more of a girl's name. Yeah, it translates to sun. Or no, that translates to moon. Actually, that's perfect. We're gonna do Suki. Tsuki. It's got a T in front of it. Translates to moon, if you're curious. So the class, I usually like to go deprived because it's very good all around. I think I'm just gonna go something basic. So I'm just gonna go for a strength build here. Highest strength is actually bandit. But see, like anywhere you go, I mean, this isn't bad. He does have a lower intelligence, but I'm not gonna do any magic. I might just go knight just for the sake of it. We're just gonna hop right in.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Oh my gosh, I get chills every time I watch that intro. I love it. The interesting thing about this game is, for people who don't know...
Yes, indeed.
Okay, we don't need that part. Nothing interesting there. So the interesting thing about the game is... Oh, I am gonna... Before I get anywhere, I'm gonna be kind of going through this fairly quickly. I'm playing this is how I would normally play the game, casually. I played it so many times, I know where to go, I know what I want to do, I know what weapons I want to go for. I'm just gonna go through. I'm gonna be going through menus really quick. I might even skip some bonfires. I will hit this one though. I gotta light at least one of them. So if that bothers anybody, I'm sorry. But what I like about the game is that the story technically already happened, and we're in this dying world, and we're seeing characters like Gwyn and everyone else's former shells of what they were in the past. Which I just think is an interesting concept. You gotta learn how to do your dodges, guys, and navigate your menus. And then we can equip that. We can do a little backstab. Yeah, this whole first section, at least... Really? That hit me? Come on. I don't think so.
Regrettably.
And he gives us the Estus Flask and the Asylum F2 East Key. Hooray. I'm going to open this for later, just to make traversing easy, because I am going to come back and get an item. Oh no, you're dead. How unfortunate. Gosh, I just love this game. I love this introduction. I love the start of it. I just have such a blast. I love that I can dodge stuff. I will say though, I'm not good at parrying. I'm not even going to attempt it. It's not even worth it. Ba 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 ba. Bam, bam. It's all about dodging at the right time. Bam, bam. Wow, I missed that. You kidding me? The trick to Souls games, except when they jump in the air, is to stick by their feet as much as possible. And then bait their attacks, because a lot of their attacks swing in front of them. So if you're to the side, or behind them, or close to their feet, they can't do a single thing against you. So there's your little hints and tricks, which I'll give throughout this series. Is that the right door? No, it's this one over here. Yeah, I'm gonna do some catchy uppy. I don't know. There's some areas I just don't like. So like I am gonna summon for everybody. Not everybody. If I can, I'm gonna summon, especially for stupid stuff like the Capra Demon, because screw the Capra Demon. Yeah, Big Bird comes and swoops away. Sorry if you want to see any of this. Alright. Couple things. So I start my game always by collecting stuff. Duh, I mean, as you should have items. But I am going to do something not a lot of people do. Oh, I know one thing I was going to say. Beginners who start playing this game, and I'm guilty of this as well, I did not want to come this way, fall into a couple traps. Mainly, they'll use their souls of lost undead. They'll use those as soon as they get them, because they're like, oh, I need to have the souls. No, you don't. The other thing that beginners do is they'll have souls, like right now I got 2,204. They die, and if they die again, without getting to the spot that they died, you don't get your souls back. And they'll throw the biggest fit over it. I can tell you right now, 2,200 or whatever souls I have right now, I don't care if I lose those. I've lost 20,000 souls before. When you get to a certain level, it's such a small amount of souls and means absolutely nothing. Did I do the thingy? And that's one thing that bugs me when people are like, oh, it's so punishing. Like, no, it's not. It's not punishing at all. I mean, it's a hard game, but like, and you lose your souls, yeah. Also, secret area, if you go down here before the elevator's there, you can just, there's a few chests over here. I don't think I'm going to use any of the items, but, For now, I'm going to go for a I'm going to do some quick rolling. And for those of you who don't know, I'll explain. If you have a bunch of heavy armor on that's more than you can handle, you roll very slow. But if you have, the lighter you are, the faster you roll, which makes dodging a whole lot easier. But yeah, beginners just, they think having not that many souls is a big deal. And it's like, you can lose souls. You can kill people, get them back. It's not a huge deal at all. I don't even know what that is, but I don't want it. I want what's in here. These enemies are way too powerful for new players. And if you kill them, they respawn because there's a magic guy down in the crypt who keeps them alive. So don't even mess with them. But beginners will go this way, get killed, and then say, oh no, the game is too hard. Well, it is. I'll admit, that dude's gonna kill me. Ah, okay, good. Now someone fell off a ledge somewhere. So I'm gonna go into strength. Another trick. So since I want this Y-hander, I don't have the strength to be able to wield it. However, I can do it two-handed. Okay, maybe not. I might just wait. I can wait. I'm good enough to not worry about that right now. Not to toot my own horn. That's 83. Skills with strength. What's that broadsword? Strength and dex. Oh, well, that's 82. That's fine. I'll see that. I like the attack pattern for the swords better. Oh, I also don't need... Oh, I already took the Witch Ring off. We're good. But anyway, you lose those souls that you're holding. So say I lost this 755 right now. Technically, I have more than that. I could use these. I don't use them until I go to a bonfire to level up. Because if I die right now, I don't lose the souls that are in my inventory. Like, again, new players will just use them right on the spot. And it's like, just don't do that. Just be smart. Yes, it's a difficult game, but so is Pokemon. Like, until you learn how to play it and understand how things work, yeah, it's going to be difficult. This is me trying to motivate you to play Dark Souls. See, I died because I was an absolute idiot and thought I could stand there under a rain of fire. I don't do that when I normally play, but for some reason I did it this time. So yeah. Yeah. Embarrassing, isn't it? First death of the game. You always got to get the first death of the game in. Oh, it's not a one hit. Guess I didn't have the stamina for that. And yet... Okay, that was embarrassing. There we go. I hate that I always get this item. I just don't like that glowing thing in the corner of my eye. But I will never use that item. Even when I should a lot of the time. Like, I'm in that mindset with these RPG type games where it's like I will save items to use them when I need them and then never end up using them at all. But, it's just how I am. I'm not the only one, and I'm not going to be the last person to be that way. Oh, I do want to keep editing to a very minimal amount, because I do want you to see a lot of the game. I'm probably going to walk through the game in a lot of the areas at minimum once. If I have to do a lot of backtracking and other stuff, I might show you some of the paths and how they connect. But, like, play the game yourself, if you care that much. Because a lot of those areas, I'm not even killing enemies. I'm just running through as fast as possible. And it's honestly boring for me half the time. So I'm definitely not going to sit here and just try to make it interesting. That's going to get cut out. Specifically, one I can think of right off the bat is right after Blight Town. Don't know why I was struggling with that. Because right after Blight Town, since I don't have the master key, I won't be able to open the one door, so I'm going to have to run back the way that I go down there, because I'm going to go through the back entrance. I'm not going through Blight Town. I am skipping Blight Town. Why did I pick that item up? It's garbage. It's literal garbage in name, function, everything. But yet I picked it up. Yeah, I want you to see all the game, but I refuse to play Blight Town. I am going to go into the depths. I'm going to do Capra. Well, I don't have the master key, so I can't skip that section. Or can I? Because I could. Could I technically, if I do that... Yeah, I could get the Blight Town. I could skip Capra Demon, couldn't I? Because I just need to go to Andre, go down to the forest. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm not going to. I'll suck it up and attempt it. I'll try to show you all the bosses. I won't leave any bosses out. Because I'm going to do optional crap like Moonlight Butterfly. I'll tell you some of the Moonlight Butterfly's backstory and... Yeah. As much as I would love to skip the Capra Demon. Ha! This would be one of those moments where in the future I would edit this part out because I'm just walking back. But I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show this first one to you. That way we can sit here and think of how stupid I am for doing that. That was stupid. All of this is stupid. I can't believe I got around them. Ooh. I always fail at doing that. That's cool. Oh, see, beginners too will be like, oh, I gotta kill all these enemies. I gotta get the souls. The souls you get from these enemies is so little. Like, you would have to kill... What, that's 60? You'd have to kill so many of them to even get a single level up. And then you beat a boss at the end of the area. And that's gonna give you... You know... 4 or 5 levels sometimes. Like... That's my... Beginners get too hung up on stuff. And that's what you have to sort of get over. Like, me dying there, like... That would make someone mad and stress them out. And it's like... Who cares? It means nothing. I'll stop bashing beginners now. I want everyone to play this game. Ha 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 ha, yeah. There's a reason I'm not getting that yet. Mainly because I don't want all this people to respawn. Hopefully I don't do something stupid. Decent amount of stamina for starting. Oh my gosh, do something. I should have attempted a parry, but I've told you guys already. I suck at parrying. No good at it. Merchant. I want... I never leave messages. I like reading other people's messages, but...
Thank you.
Thank you kindly. Alright. Bum. Oh my gosh. I hate these feral, whatever you want to call them. I guess technically they're called hollows. If you want to stick to the game lore and all that fun stuff. Basic hollow. Technically everything's hollow, but those are like basic hollows, I guess. I don't know. I just play the game, you know what I mean? I am doing some... Man, it's funny though, a lot of the stuff I do now, just casually, like when I play, like I just grab... Oh, I forgot about that. I always forget about this item. Ah, man, that means these guys are gonna respawn. Whatever. That's fine. I go through this starting area. I always do this, and I always forget about that item, and I always go back through it like this every time, without fail. But, it's how I play. From this point on, though, I really don't do much revisiting. It's just this first area has a lot of stuff and a few little paths like that. I'm not saying that doesn't go away in the future. That doesn't do. That's not better, is it? No, because that blocks 100. Yeah, it's better. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna pop all my crap. 400, that's it. Two levels probably, 2 or 3. Okay, that was a lot of levels actually. Way more than I thought I was gonna get. Cool. Pump it all into strength. Gotta be careful. Gotta let your stamina refill. Garbage. Oh, blocked them good. If you look at the top left, you'll see I got a humanity. That's what you use to become human, and being human has its perks. But anyway, that door's locked now. Being human is all cool because you can summon other people. But how did I get humanity? You didn't see me use the humanity in my inventory. Well, there's a cool mechanic, and I'm pretty sure this game does it. I know the future ones do, I think. If another player playing the game, because it has an online connection, beats the boss in that area, everyone in that area currently gets a human. No, that's not right. If that happens, then they get an extra Estus flask to use. I think it's if you kill like over half the enemies in the area or something. Then it gives you a free Estus. I know there's some mechanic behind it. I haven't looked that much into it, obviously. Otherwise, I could give you better answers. First try Taurus Demon. That'd be cool. Oh, do I want to do... Hold on. Do I fat roll with all this on? I think my strength is... Okay, that rolls a little slower. Let's do this. What? That's still slow. Still slow. Much faster. Okay, never mind. Guess we're going naked. Let my shriveled up bacon flow in the wind. That's that residence key we bought. Same with that night shield. This game does fun stuff. If you do that and you get this, oh, why would there be gold pine resin here of all places? Well, hint, hint, the Taurus Demon, its weakness is lightning. I can't really give you too much lore stuff. I mean, I guess I could tell you about the Taurus Demon, but there isn't much on him. It's not till we... Really, man? You gotta do that to me. It's not till we get to people like Seath and all them where the story gets way more interesting, especially Sif. And I don't know if we're gonna do the DLC. I like the DLC, but I'm also not very good at this game. I've only ever played the DLC once. And every time I've tried to attempt it since, I cannot beat... Well, I can beat the first thing. I've managed to do that, but Artorias, I can't. Artorias is just insane. Come on. Come on. It is such an insane boss fight. He is so quick. No, you ain't getting a heal. Sorry, buddy. Alright. This is probably going to be a mistake, but we're going to go for it. I can tell you about the Black Knights and why they're Black Knights. So when you get to an Orlando... I really can't tell you now. I can. So... there's so much lore, and I don't know how much I really want to tell you now. So the Black Knights are interesting, and I really love them, because they're, like, awesome, and they're really powerful. But, so there's Silver Knights and Black Knights in this game. So when you get to an Orlando, where Gwendolyn and Gwen and the princess, all that fun stuff, well, Princess Gwen. So she's the daughter of, her name's not Gwen, is it? Guinevere. Gwen, the king, Lord Gwyn or whatever, Lord of Sunlight, that's his daughter. But anyway, he had Silver Knights in his kingdom in an Orlando. And that's why when you're there, you see Silver Knights. These Black Knights, however, are very special. They are technically still Silver Knights, but they're the ones who went with Gwen into the kiln where he kindled the first flame. Just backstabs. That's how you beat this game. Just backstab everything you see. Dodge and backstab. So when he went into the kiln of the first flame, his most loyal knights of the Silver Knights went with him. And when he kindled the first flame, it charred their armor and they became Black Knights. Which is also why they're resistant to fire, because their armor is charred by fire. So they're like super loyal and everything. But anyway, they roam in Lordran here and they just show up randomly. There's only so many of them in the game. They don't respawn. They're kind of like mini bosses. Until you get to the point when you actually get to the end of the game, and you're in the kiln of the first flame, there's a ton of Black Knights there, and they do respawn. But that's sort of their backstory. They're the most loyal of loyal knights to Lord Gwyn. Not everyone knows this, but someone left a message here. Gotta get your Twinkling Titanite. So there's only so many of those in the game, too. They're special. So you can use menus while you're doing crap, and I love it. I'm trying to think of how many bosses I'm gonna cheese. I guess with the build I'm going with, I can't really cheese Capra Demon. Unless I really want to. I could... oh, I'd have to buy a bow or something. I don't know. No, I don't apply it till later. So, Taurus Demon, I'm also going off the top of my head with a lot of this lore. I don't really know much about the Taurus Demon. Nor do I really care, because it's kind of just a demon. He probably has some connection to Gwyn and all the interesting stuff, but... you know what I mean? What did I say? Stay by the feet and stay behind them. And look, he's staggered. Too easy. And that's how you win Dark Souls. If you can't backstab the enemy, stab him in the feet. Alright, I don't listen to that anymore, and I also don't need it equipped. Talk to our Sun Lord, Sun Guy, Sun Bro, whatever you want to call him. Praise the sun, am I right? Praising ain't easy.
The way I
Give me the white soapstone.
we
So the
are
white
and engage jolly
the
cause.
white
Of
soapstone
course,
is how you put down your summon sign for those new players, and that's how
Oh,
he's just gonna stare at the
oh,
sun.
hello there.
Yeah.
If only.
Praise the sun, man. Praise the sun. The white soapstone is for putting down your summon sign so other humans, if they've used their humanity, can see it. Oh! Thankfully that didn't do more damage to me. I'm gonna cheat a little. It's not really cheating, but my first time playing, I didn't know you can do this, and now that I know it, I do it every time. I'm so close to level 24. That's what you gotta be for this Lyhanda, which is kinda stupid. You'll see why I'm doing that later. Actually, no. I ain't doing that yet. Forget I said anything. How much does a large soul give? 400. How much of the other one do I have? Just one? Nah. Gives me another level. Alright, so the trick is... Well, first you can shoot the dragon's tail and get the Drake sword. Which, not my favorite thing in the game. I know it's good for beginners, but... You can go this way, there's some enemies, rats, and the ladder goes up. But I like to get a bonfire a little closer. So I like to get over here and dodge the fire. And if you stay hidden here for a few moments, Dragon is going to make a critical mistake. He's going to go rawr, and then he's going to jump down. Right when he goes bam. And then you go. I got stuck on his tum-tum a little. Bonfire. And this is also where the altar is, so you can join the Sunlight Covenant. But I do not have the faith to do as such right now. And that dragon killed all them and gave me enough for another level. Look at that. Wait, no it didn't. I forgot to accept the level up last time. Pretty sure. Now there is a black, so that other path, it just goes down there. Down there's rats. That's if you go under the bridge, and then you can go up. There's a black, halberd black knight, which I don't feel like fighting, because the halberd one is an absolute pain. Especially in this area. I'll come back for him later. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I pretend to be so good, and then I just embarrass myself by doing stuff like that. There we go. I'm gonna eat it. Yes, I will eat my drink. Oh yeah, drink another flat Estus. Alright, he's just gonna block me, and I don't want to deal with that right now. See me dodge through that arrow like a champ. That's why you need your stamina. You know what? I might actually, I am gonna cheese this guy. You can't do nothing, man. Oh, I didn't know there was another one of them. Oh yeah, that was the guy I ran by. Because he was just blocking like a loser. You're supposed to... I thought there was a backstab animation for this guy. Oh my gosh, how lucky would I be if I get the boar armor? I want the boar helm. Oh, there is a backstab. Right in the anus. Let's do it again. There we go. I just wasn't in the right position, apparently. Boar helm. Boar helm. Boar helm. Guess what I didn't get? The boar helm. That sucks. I have another save right now, and I do have the boar helm, and I can guarantee you I'm wearing it. It's awesome. It just looks so cool. Man, I got screwed over the first time I played, and I didn't know those guys were there. They ambush you like crazy. It's amazing how I know they're there, and I still get destroyed by them. Shows how good I am. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's going for a third attack. I thought it was just a swing mystery key. Yes. The good old mystery key. How are these? Oh my god. I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting very annoyed if you can't tell. Oh, I will also. I do need the old witch's ring because I gotta join the covenant so that I can give 99 souls to her so she opens up the secret passageway so that way I can bypass the centipede demon because screw the centipede demon. I lied. I am going to skip a few bosses probably, especially in that area because that area sucks. So we're going to skip the centipede demon. We're going to go that route. We're going to save Solaire. Or no, he's actually going to die. Spoiler alert. Right? Does he? Yeah. He dies if you get to that point in the story. Because he gets infected. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to let you heal, buddy. Don't even think about it. Night Shield. It blocks 100%. I'll use it, but I ain't going to have it on for very long. Anyone who knows anything about Dark Souls, Grass Crest Shield all the way. If you're not rocking the crest... I cannot speak! It's always when I start recording is when I just lose my sanity. Oh my gosh. There we go. So if I can just bait one of these guys... Well, that guy's a loser. This guy moves faster. I deal that much damage? Sorry, I got a text. I got a little distracted. Look at me. I'm a pro YouTuber. Oh. Gosh, I hate these enemies so much. He's gonna go wham, wham, then I can go... It's just so annoying. I hate the enemies with a shield. Because I feel like I'm just trying to get them to attack when they won't. Bugs the crap out of me. That's the basement key right there. Which I really don't want to go in the basement. I am thinking of that right. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I think you can just go straight to Blighttown and not even fight Capra or any of that. I think you can just completely skip all that stuff. Did I aggro one of them? No. No, I didn't. Good. I'm not in the business of aggroing enemies right now. Unless I absolutely have to. Look at all these blood stains. You can tell those are new players. Look at that. No. I said you're not allowed to heal. I did aggro one of them. Why didn't you guys tell me? Pillage. Titanite shard. Hey, that's cool. Did he have something on him? He does. Armor that I'm not going to wear. And another one bites the dust. Do I want to go there now? Do I want to go here now? I kind of want to do this now. Come here. Come here, big boy. Get out here so I can fight you. And manipulate you into doing what I want you to do. So if you do it just right. I don't think you can backstab this guy. No, you can. You just gotta get him to attack and then you can get in there. As such. Steel armor. I actually have never seen that drop in all the times I've played this game. Steel armor. Firekeeper soul. Alright, so we're going to take a bit of a detour before I use my humanity and we Oh. No, I should probably hit the bonfire first. Just because I'm recording doesn't mean I should do stupid stuff. So since I am walking down here, I am going to go all the way with it. Oh, I can actually get some levels. Look at that. Right at 24, baby. We can one-hand the Zweihander. Or we're going to two-hand it, but now we hit the requirement to equip it. 24 strength.
Well.
Yep, you're cool.
I'll be seeing you then.
Good boy, Andre. Good boy. So we're going to walk past him. Because I hate these things, and I don't feel like fighting it right now. I'll wait till I'm a bit stronger. Now that I got this Zweihander, I kind of... So there's a Black Knight on the path to where I'm heading. And I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and kill him now. And I don't know why I'm deciding if I should or not. Because I know I can. And I 100% should. In the off chance I get one of the rarest spawns in the game. And I get a Black Knight Halberd for killing him. I probably won't use it, but it's a pretty good game, or a pretty good item. That's the item that speedrunners mod their game for to get, because it will help you beat the game the fastest. Because it is insanely overpowered. But honestly, I think a lot of the Black Knight weapons are good. They're just not worth upgrading, because when you get to the late game, they don't scale very well with your stats. But base weapons like this Zweihander and stuff, and especially if you... Well, I don't know if I'm going to add any element to it, like lightning or anything. But it scales way better with your stats, so it's like... When you get to the end game and you're pumping up your levels like that, it's a no-brainer. So that's how I get the Havel, but if you turn here, which a lot of people don't do, you can actually go lower. And when you go lower, that's how we skip. It's not skipping Blight Town. Oh shoot, he's right there. What? Oh, shoot. Did I get invaded? No. How does the Gravelord work? The Grave Lord, if you're in that covenant, you make all the enemies in an area harder for a player, and they have to find your summon sign. And then they summon you to their world. Oh, no. No, yeah, you invade their world to defeat them. And it's PvP, but it does it differently. Instead of invading someone, you get people to invade you. And the reason is, you get sort of like a home field advantage if you're the host player who's being invaded. Oh, wow, he almost got me there. I thought I was out of stamina. Well, that's fun. I'm probably not going to look for his summon sign. I didn't get the drop, by the way. I didn't get that beautiful Black Knight halberd. Gosh, this area sucks, too, this forest. And, I mean, he could have a summon sign in spots that I don't even have access to unlock right now. Anyway, Grass Crest Shield. Why is it great when it only blocks 95% of damage? So you're still going to take some damage even if you block? Well, the wonderful thing about it is if we go to the description, it increases your stamina recovery. So watch without it. Watch me use my stamina. I go, I roll. It's the green bar, by the way. Then look, oh, it fills up. Actually, that filled up pretty quick. But if we got this on, it's like almost instantly. Yeah, honestly, I can't really tell much of a difference. Maybe it's just because of the level I am, or I don't know. It makes a difference in combat, I can promise you that. This shield has saved me many times. Hence why I always equip it. Oh, it actually is faster. It's slightly faster. But it's great. You definitely want the Grass Crest shield. So now we're back this way. That's up to Havel's Tower. I'm not even going to mess with that crap right now. Because first of all, I can't even get Havel, and I really don't feel like fighting the Hydra at the moment. Never did like the Hydra fight. It's not great. Luckily, it's not a boss fight, so we might just skip that altogether, too. I don't know. I haven't really planned out a run for this series. This is just me playing the game casually. Like, here I am. You know what I mean? Also, this is a good example of a part I'm probably going to cut out. Anyway, to skip to Blighttown, you go that way, you go down to Valley of the Drakes, so next time I come down this way, I'm probably going to cut all this out. Maybe. Maybe not. I might just be lazy and upload all this stuff as is. I'll try to put some effort in, but don't get your hopes up. I could totally beat him right now. Now that I got this Y. I just don't want to mess with it. It just does not interest me at this very moment. So this is going to be another walk back, kinda. Not that bad. You'll see why here in a second. Awesome. This weapon is just so stupid. I'll show you guys that later. Not right now. Not at the moment. That's great. I hate this part so much. Oh my gosh. It's so stupid. Oh, bull. Ain't no way. I hate this area. I hate a lot of areas in this game. Honestly, it's amazing I even like this game at all. But yeah, here we are. Alright, so there's a guy up here we're going to talk to. And then I'm going to rest at the bonfire, turn human, and then I'm going to go and redo the area. But the reason I'm doing that and have to reset at the bonfire... I'm doing a lot of thinking now. Anyway, if you reset at the bonfire, then you can summon him for the fight. And like I said, I want to summon the NPCs. Because not only do they help with the fight, but it progresses their storylines. And I think some of their stories are interesting. So I kind of want to get them involved. Oh, I got 2 humanity. How'd that happen? I could kindle a bonfire. Garbage. How's he levitating? Alright, much better. That did not hit me. The Swyhander is so overpowered. Especially if you use it this early in the game. It's so stupid. I almost regret doing this. I mean, I'm naked running around with the biggest two-handed sword you've ever seen in your life. I mean, look at that. It causes so much stagger that it just brings them down to the ground. I don't even swing the sword. I just lift it up and let it fall onto the enemies because it's so stupid. Dumb. But see, they can't just give this to beginners because that defeats the whole purpose. When you know how the game works and you can run past those skellies and actually get stupid stuff like this, yeah. The game gets a lot more fun the more you know how it works. So we use that mystery key we found to save Lortrick here. I think that's his name. I can't remember. Make sure I exhaust his dialogue. Okay. I'm not even 100% sure if I'm going to summon him. Because I could summon another player just for funsies. Nah, I won't. I'll summon NPCs only. Well, at least for this. Anyway, what I'm thinking of after this, if I just go straight to Daughter of Chaos and just do the Blighttown skip. And then we can go back and do Gaping Dragon and Capra Demon another time. Because I really just hate that area. In fact, I might not even play it at all. I want to once I get more leveled up because I feel like it won't be a pain. But at the same time, I'd just rather not even go down there, because what's the point if I can just skip it? I kind of want to go... Actually, before I do anything, I'm just going to use one of these. Just one. I think that'll tip me over for 2 levels. I'll do Vitality and Endurance. Oh no. I need another 300. Hold on. This should be enough. How much does this give? Okay, perfect. That's what I need. I'll do Vitality and Endurance, because Endurance increases my equip load. Actually, you know what? We'll do 2 into Endurance. That way we can put some heavy armor on. Oh my gosh. If I sit down one more time, and I mess my level up. There we go. Then we need to reverse. I'm just dropping a ton of info on you for Dark Souls. Because, like... we don't need to talk to Onion Boy yet. I want to talk to Onion Boy. I love Onion Boy. Look at them cheeks. Gonna get demonetized because of that. Might need to put some pants on.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Or if
I just love listening to that.
still closed.
Oh. Imminent Saint. No kidding. That's funny. Siegmeyer of Katrina. He's great. I like Onion Boy. So many good characters. You got Sunbro, Onion Bro. All magnificent. Alright. Anyway, I also don't know if I want to skip those 2 bosses, because you get a ton of souls for that. Those areas. And bosses in general. So it's like, do I want to do that? Do I really want to skip out on that? Because then it's just going to make... Quelaag a million times worse. And Quelaag already kind of sucks. Someone needs to keep track of how many times I say something sucks or is like just not a good boss or whatever else, because it's again, it's amazing I even like this game. And I'm also concerned I don't see any summon signs out here. Not that I was gonna summon anyone, but you know what I mean? It's just so funny. Look at that. He was blocking and it still just took him to the ground. That guy there, that magic guy, is kind of like the, he's sort of a special enemy, so he doesn't respawn. If I die and lose my human form, I'm going to be so mad. Love the... Look at this. I love the ragdolls in this game. I hate that they got rid of that. It's so beautiful. Alright. So now we're going to get into the first real boss fight, because Taurus Demon is a joke. Did I just waste my time? Why is the summon sign not there? Is Solaire's up here? It is. So is an online person. No! No, 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 no! Shoot, no. No! I can't believe I was... If you don't summon Solaire, it doesn't progress the story. You have to summon him. And I'm already in the boss fight. I gotta send this person home. Sorry, you gotta go. I'm sorry. I feel so rude doing that, but I can't use my homeward bone with you here. Ugh. So not only do I waste a homeward bone, I made that person mad. Oh, it reset everything, didn't it? Yep, it did. This one's going to be a very unedited video just because you can see all the mistakes that you make. Later on, I'm definitely going to edit out stupid mistakes I do like that. Oh, shoot. There you go. There's a summon sign there. And he's also naked with his Y-hander. In fact, he looks a lot like me. Oh, he's doing the same thing I'm doing. That guy must be awesome. Already taking damage. And now I am sad. Maybe that little world reset will cause a law trick or whatever his name is to spawn. Fun fact for the people that don't know, that bell ringing. No, no. It's so annoying. I hate. It's so unnecessary as to why this even exists. It's so unnecessary. It's so unnecessary. It's stupid. I hate it. I don't know. If he's not here this time, I don't know why he isn't. I thought I exhausted his dialogue, but I guess not. I may have screwed up something somewhere. I'm not messing up Solaire's story though. Fun fact, I'm gonna kill Lotric anyway. Because he does bad things in his story that I don't want to happen, so I'm just gonna kill him before it happens. I feel bad for that other girl. I was hoping her summon sign would be there, but I guess I'm just gonna go in with Solaire. It's fine. I like Solaire. I'm not hurt. Not hurt one bit. Also, these boss intros, amazing. Fun fact, any boss with a tail, you can usually cut it off. And if you cut their tail off, it usually gives you a special weapon of some kind. I spent too much time killing that first one. I shouldn't have let them both spawn like that. Ah. Distracted. Oh, okay. I was gonna take the killing blow, but thanks, Solaire. I appreciate it, man. 10,000 souls for that. Come on, man. That's just so good. So good. That's a man right there. I'll let this play. This is actually more important than the other stuff I was skipping. Kinda. I mean, the bell rings. I did it. Hoorah. I am become death, destroyer of worlds. Gosh, I cannot speak. Hey, buddy. Greetings, Oswald. Teach me how to T-pose. I don't buy anything from you, do I? I should buy that, but I usually don't.
Welcome.
I just risk it. I would normally use a homeward bone here, but I think I'll save those. So, options for the next part of this as I walk back to level myself up and end this delightful little video. That is probably going to be way longer than I intended for this to be. But I have no self-control, so that's fine. That's why I post these insanely long videos. Actually, I'm going to show you some more tricks. So this elevator goes down to a very special place, but I'm going to hop off of it early because I know tips, secrets, tricks, and all that good stuff. So if you hop off here before you actually finish the elevator, you can go over here, and then you can roll at that point, and then you land on here, and then you go up here. Ta-da! You can actually, if you get in this nest, you can curl up like a ball, and the big bird that took us away from the Undead Asylum will take us back. And then if we go back to the Undead Asylum, we can get the cursed doll, which we could use. We can then use the doll to get to the painted world of whatever the heck it's called. I can't remember. But first we got to get this. Oh no, did I mess up? No, I'm good. But first you got to get this key so you can get back into the asylum. See, it's the Undead Asylum key. And then you can kill the stray demon, not the flame demon. And yeah, I know way too much about this game. I've played it way too many times. But as you see, we are back here in Firelink Shrine, which is cool. So, I'm going to explain the Blighttown skip for the people who don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to split it evenly from now on. I don't even think this Y-hander, it's basically his Y-hander strength build or whatever, but I don't even think it's, oh, it does scale with dexterity. I mean, it's only a D rating, but interesting. I did not know that. Alright. So, well, first of all, down here should be, yeah, he's here. Annoying. So later on, he kills the firekeeper here, and then this fire goes out. But I want the sunlight metal. And I don't want him to kill her, so if we just do this little kick maneuver here and push him off, he'll die. And if we reload the game, it should solve our problem here. Then the item that he was holding will come, which is a great item that I will wear until the end of the game. Ah, see? Haha, I know secrets. 5 humanity, too. So the FAP ring, the ring of favor and protection, it breaks if you take it off, so once you put it on, you better commit to it. But it boosts your HP, stamina. It basically gives you a ton of boosts. I'm not going to click it now because I'm scared I'm going to accidentally remove it, but there you go. Can I put in... Do I have enough? I don't think that's going to be enough for a level. I'll try it. 4,000? That's enough for a level. I could use the other one and do fine. Yeah. So if I kept going down, there's an elevator down, then there's another elevator, then there's a locked door that needs a key, and that gets into Blighttown. The back way. And that's important because the back way is next to the last bonfire in Blighttown, which is the fastest way to get to Daughter of Chaos. Not Daughter of Chaos. Quelaag, the Spider Girl. So if you start with the master key, you can unlock that door and you can go straight there. Cool. If you don't have the master key, the normal way of playing the game is that basement key I go back to the other end of the bridge where the dragon was, go down to the basement, then there's, well, that takes me to the lower undead burg, which puts me back at the bonfire originally, that in Undead Parish or whatever, or Undead Burg, whatever the names are, I can't remember anything. The first bonfire I got to after Firelink when we started the game. It's going to take me back there. And then I'm going to use that to go down into the lower Undead Parish, Burg, whatever. I'm going to get away from Andre for a second. And then you go down there, you beat the Capra Demon at the end of that area, which has dogs and just annoying creatures that are, and thieves. I hate everything in that area. And then Capra Demon is the worst freaking boss fight ever devised by mankind. And then you get the sewer key from him, and then you can go to the end of the path. There you can go left, which goes upstairs into that long hallway that goes back to Firelink Shrine, because that's where everything leads, or you can turn right and go into the sewers. Once you get into the sewers, it sucks, because the first bonfire in the sewers is behind a locked door, so you have to go basically all the way through the sewers in one go, which sucks. To get the key to get to the bonfire, then the boss is the Gaping Dragon, which gives you a key to the depths, I think it is. And then there's a long ladder after you open the door, and you slide down that ladder, and there you are in Blighttown. I can still hear Andre. I'm sorry. So, you can still... That's Blighttown. And then there's a bonfire. I think there's 1 or 2 bonfires in Blighttown. And then you get to the very, very bottom on the ground floor off all the raptors. And then that's your bonfire that you use to get to Quelaag, to that boss fight. Now, when you're done, what you would do is you would get on the elevator that's near that bonfire, go up. The path has like 3 enemies on it. You open the door, you go up that elevator, and then you're in that area where the Firekeeper is, kinda, in Firelink Shrine. Everything goes back to Firelink Shrine. But if you have the Master Key, you can go down, open that door without getting the key for it, and go straight down the Quelaag and skip going Blighttown, skip Capra Demon, and all that. However, this way, the way I went down to get the Grass Crest Shield, if you follow that path, you get into the Valley of the Drakes. If you run past all those dragons, because they're too tough to beat right now, that also, it's a lot longer, and I'll show it to you in the next one, because I'm probably going to do it. You go through the Valley of the Drakes, and that connects to that, and that goes straight to that door that goes up the elevator to Firelink Shrine. The door's locked, so I can't go through it right now. But I can go across the bridge and go down the elevator, basically going in the back way to Blighttown and skipping it all. So yeah, I never thought of that. I don't even need the Master Key. I don't even need to go through the depths or anything. I've always done it because soul reasons, and I like to beat all the bosses, and we'll go back and do it. I promise. But yeah, I might just go straight for the second bell, because if I can get the Lord Vessel, as early as possible, and then teleport around, it would make things so much easier. The only issue is you can't get the Master Key. Okay, so you can get the Master Key. I'll explain this real quick, and then I'll stop ranting. You can get the Master Key from a shopkeeper that you find next to the doors after the Gaping Dragon and the sewers, all that. At the end of it, there's a guy that has a shop. Once you ring the second bell, he shows up when I jumped over that bridge and got that ring that breaks or whatever, the ring of sacrifice, if you remember. He goes there. There's a lot of people ringing the bell. And he sells a Master Key for 5,000 souls. So you can get it that way, but by that point I've already been to Blighttown. It just lets me get down faster, but if I get the Lord Vessel, I can teleport, it doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. Master Key. But if I skip Capra Demon and Gaping Dragon, I won't talk to him, so I don't think he's ever going to move, so I can't get the Master Key. I mean, I am going to go down there and do it eventually, just not right now. I'm talking way too much. I need to stop. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll leave you with Onion Bro and some booty cheeks. Onion Bro does have an amazing chest, does he not?
Still closed. Still closed.
Yes, my thoughts exactly, Onion Bro. Alright. Well, this has gone on longer than I wanted it to, and I promise I will be editing more out in the future. Introduction video. I just wanted to sort of show everything and talk about Dark Souls because I'm a nerd. But with that being said, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not good at ending videos. I'll just leave it with what's his face says in this game. I'll see you all in the next video, and don't you dare go hollow.